And welcome back in, everybody. Another episode of Shoe and Tell with Sam Wise, but this is actually pretty much tools and tell, because we have the Supreme collaboration with the HOTO tool set that launched last week. Many had tunnel vision on other things,
like the campers who will fight for a pair of Jordans.
An orgy of shoes coming down all at once. People camping out at skate shops, people, just jerking it to Foot Locker. And I mean, I just had enough of it. And if you do not have tools in your house or under your sink, wherever it is you keep them, then quit spending all your money on shoes and invest in at least one sort of toolkit. And I mean, any kind, because they do come of great value, Supreme or not. Now, when Supreme wrapped this, obviously you can see the front and everything, but it's actually covered in some tape and stuff around it, some plastic wrap to secure quality boxing in their packaging. Unlike when I'm getting my Jordan 5s,
Nike, you are complete trash with quality control.
Crappy paint jobs. Because I guess it's out of Nike's budget to go on to wrap something up in plastic. I guess they don't have enough money to do that, But hey, Nike will do Nike. Now they came nicely wrapped and secured in the plastic around the edge. So I do have to cut it open, unlike these crappy Nike wrappings with some Cement 3s and UNCs. Pretty much any Jordans you order now, Nike has horrible quality control that we see in pretty much any video that we watch. So that's the one thing that I love about Supreme and I hate about Nike. And now, man, oh man, actually seeing what's inside. Now, it's a slide off on the outside. Oh man, I love what I am seeing right here, boys. I guess that's obviously just the instruction manual, but I will say this: if you're watching this video as a man, as a young man, as a teen in high school, if you do not know how to use tools, well then I would suggest probably need to watch a video also on that too, because you should know how to use tools. I'm almost contemplating to open this because I know over time this will be a very, very good collectible to have, but it'll feel even sweeter to have it in your garage or hanging up in your house, in your living room, carry around in your car, and voila, there we are, baby. Look at that. Supreme toolkit. I love it. You see the straps on the side. Oh, and it's not just the, let me buckle it back up. They're pop-outs. Pop. Pop. Yes. And then you also got the little HOTO Supreme booklet. But when you open it up, it baffles me because it says how to use. And it has how to use a hammer.
I don't even know what that means.
And if you don't know how to use a hammer, man, oh man, it just baffles because you can tie your shoe and proclaim to make XYZ do a lot of this and that. But, whatever. I mean, we all learn to use a hammer eventually. So, it takes time, I guess. Now, both of them unbuckled. Let's see what's inside this bad boy. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Just as pictured, but looks even better in hand. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very nice. Start with the wrench. So, got this wrench right here. And then the wrench that I'm already keeping in the household. So we'll start with the Supreme wrench first. Now, this one, it has precise inches and millimeters that you can measure out how much you want. It has a Supreme logo on one side, HOTO on the other, and then obviously the little hanger part right there if you want to hang it up in your garage, on your wall, anything like that. But obviously there's a toolkit to insert it inside, so that's what it's essentially for. And then you have the regular one that I, just have around, and you can get it Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's, anything like that. There is no inches or millimeter measurements there. There's no logo on the brand, pretty much. And the little hanger there is not near as much of a margin to hang from. So if you need a bit bigger wire or a belt loop, yeah, good luck. So score 1, Supreme. Regular tools, 0. Next, we will go on. Okay, that's what I'm noticing too. This toolkit, it locks them in very, very tight. So you will not have to worry about anything wobbling around. If you're carrying this on the go, if you're carrying these, to a buddy's house to help him fix something, you do not have to worry. And so we have regular pliers right here versus the Supreme pliers. Now I can already tell you this grip on regulars, it is arse. It is horrible, and it's definitely the kind that would blister you out, and no. And obviously it's smooth, just has a little bit of, tension right there. There's different kinds of textures right here for a better grip. Obviously you kind of have a more so silicone grip on the outside, the spring in the middle, and then Supreme logo on the outside, Supreme colors. Yeah. Adjustments, it's not even a question. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Gotta force it to go back and forth, yeah. Once again, Supreme with another point. Supreme 2. Regular tool 0. It's crazy, man. I mean, Supreme, they do usually exceed my expectations, so whenever I hit, if you go in with a mindset of appreciation and actually using what you buy instead of, oh man, I wanted to get this to resell, but it tanked. Yeah, well then you're going to be in this constant whatever chase, but to each their own. I can't save those who don't want to be saved. Supreme hammer. Obviously Supreme logo on one side, HOTO on the other. Typical nail remover on one side, straight up. Get me hammered on the other, and then the Husky hammer. And I've had this for years. I've never been able to get that logo off. It's just stayed, but this is 20 ounces. This is definitely not 20 ounces here. It doesn't say the exact weight. I'm sure it's in the booklet, but my hands are full right now. And what I do like about this one too, though, I mean, it comes with a hammer cap, so I want to cover it up so I don't have to worry essentially about my dog, it dropping it on them, or me dropping it on my toe. If I'm ever in that scenario, it's just another upgrade to give it the edge. And then also too, obviously, there's nothing for your belt loop if you're on the site, nothing for a loop. Loophole, no loophole. Yeah. I'm going to give the edge again to Supreme. So you have 3 for Supreme and 0 for regular tools. And then you got a pocket size tape measure. Again, Supreme logo on one side, logo on the other. Press the button, pull it on out. And I mean, I could drag that on forever, essentially. If you don't know the functions of a tape measure, then you shouldn't be really buying shoes. You should be trying to learn how to measure distances. And honestly, I am kind of bummed about one thing, is the fact that I didn't know if this would have like, some sort of supreme images on the tape measure, but unfortunately it does not. And then my final tool is what I really anticipated from this toolkit the most, but this is like an electronic screwdriver. You have multi-piece set, pick and choose your battles. Whichever piece you need at your convenience, you can choose from and you can use from. And you also have a charger. It's a USB fit, so I don't have an Android, but I'm pretty sure this is probably just like any modern Android charger. So, or if you're one of the cool Juul e-cig guys, pretty sure that'll fit any e-cig. So, you're in luck, pal. So on the side, you have the off button. Twist it at the wattage you want, really. And so, stick the piece in. Let's twist it to the second wattage. Oh man, look at this here. Hold it down. Screw it in really tight, real quick. And actually, I want to unscrew it. Oh, I'll just push the arrow down. Like, yeah, that is totally worth it, man. And I just wanted to really show you the unboxing of it, because I hadn't even unboxed myself.